2. Hey, why don't you do the interview? I mean the intro.
What up, guys? It's Noisy Business Podcast. We're back for another episode.
Can you believe it? We are already back.
Dude, season 3 is going crazy.
So strong, so strong. Speaking of strong, it was so nice last week that Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger were there.
It was so
It was like a dream
great.
come true. If you
It
guys...
was weird that they sent us out of the room, though. They really wanted to end the podcast, and the weird thing is when they left, didn't talk to us at all.
Yeah,
it was like we didn't exist.
We went to the same gelato place that they went to, but
that was even more awkward.
Yeah, because we were like, we're going. You guys can tag along. It'd be nice to hang out some more. And they were like, talked amongst themselves. They're like, yeah, we could do gelato. Yeah, I mean, I would do an impression of them.
They made 2 puns and walked away.
Yeah, I would do an impression of them. Be like, no, we don't want to do gelato. I can't do a Sylvester Stallone like to save my life.
Yeah, no, you are awful.
I'm bad at them, and you're really bad at doing an Arnold one too.
I could not do that at all. Is it like this? I don't know. Is it like this? Do they talk? Yeah,
that's just the voice I do. That's my voice, and then I have this voice. Yeah,
that's all I got. You got Mario and Luigi, and that's it.
Yeah, and they're very confused. Yeah. Why? Am I always confused? So anyway, last week was great. If you guys like that, remember we did the iTunes reviews. So if you liked that episode last week, coming back strong.
Yeah, we want to try and get it to. We want to try and make this be a little bit more interactive because we found out that I don't know if you would call them fans, but there's people that know we exist.
There's people that give us. There's at least 8 people that have given us great reviews. So I think
it's true. I still count a 2-star review good
for that particular episode. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we'll get you back, Rick. We'll get you back.
Oh yeah. All right. So you guys, this
like
is episode 14.
Yeah, crazy. And you know, we have been known to do these top 10 lists and kind of trying to make things up as they go. We're doing these a little bit differently. We want to integrate a little bit more, have the read the iTunes review, so be sure to leave one.
Yeah. We wanted to be more interactive with you guys, so it's not just our show. We want to definitely be...
And since we have so few fans, we can manage this.
But actually...
It's not like we're getting bombarded.
But we... Not quite bombarded, but we were impressed with how many responses we got for our first Q&A response.
If it's more than any, I'm impressed.
If it's more than... It was 3 more than that.
See, this is also things that my mom said when I was taking tests when I was homeschooled.
Oh.
If you get more than any right, I'm going to be impressed.
It's like, but Mom, you're the teacher. I won't tell the principal until he gets home from work, and then he's going to beat you.
But I'm going to tell all the other classmates. Mom!
But they'll never vote me as homecoming king.
Oh yeah. Listen, I just wanted to say you're not my least favorite child, but right now you're my least favorite student.
I think it's so interesting because you're talking about homeschooled. So the ones of you guys or fans, whatever you want to call them, those of you that are listening to this that really don't know, Brayton and I were both homeschooled, and I think that really just goes to show that, Brayton, he's done a lot of things. He graduated from San Diego State University. Yeah. He's already a homeowner in a competitive market in a place that's already hard enough to make ends meet, and he's got a kid. His family is thriving, and
we are much need of money.
Yeah, and I'm in the other demographic of the homeschool kids where we didn't do drugs, but we're alive. And
is that the? Yeah, this is a spectrum where you
are successful despite your shortcomings of your earlier formative years in education.
Listen, I loved being homeschooled. And then I grew up.
That's because you didn't have to do homework.
And I still...
It's like, I've been at school all day, Mom.
Yeah, you still got to do it. Go to your room.
It's like, bummer.
Yeah.
I would rather go...
More... No, guys, this podcast will be filled with homeschool stuff.
There was one time whenever I was younger where, you have your homeschool groups. And you have friends that are...
Wait.
What? Also, your the homeschool groups of the families that come together and you do park days whatever.
Yeah, park days, otherwise known as the requirement to fulfill the
social interaction,
the presidential physical fitness.
Oh yes,
because you can't actually have because even when you're homeschooling, you are required to be registered with the state So you have these entities that basically are schools, but they allow you to run the schools at home.
Yeah.
But those schools are still required to send the grades and everything to the state to let them know that kids are learning. Yeah. And so in order for us to meet the physical fitness requirement was met, you had to actually exercise. So how they did it, all the moms would meet up once a week at a park and let the kids go nuts.
Yes, it was semi unsupervised chaos. And
well, no. The first 30 minutes were supervised because you actually had to. At least for my school, I wasn't homeschooled
as long as you, so I was
all my life until I went to college.
Crazy.
It was actually for like the first 45 minutes, you'd run, you'd stretch, you'd do all those things, and then the parents would just start talking to each other, and the kids would climb trees and all that stuff.
So was it hard to interact with kids at a park in like a big group of people whenever you didn't know how to speak yet?
Communication was a issue for a while.
Communication, yes, because as we all know, homeschoolers, they're usually the quiet kids. They're the shy kids.
I actually didn't. I was always.
You were like begging for that social outlet. Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, so
like,
anyway,
Mom,
so at one of these similar kind of park situations, I found out, one of the other homeschool kids, who was my age, he had a PlayStation, and I remember asking my mom if I could try to go to open enrollment to go to his school at his mom's house, so that on recess we could play Crash Bandicoot and Spyro
101.
Oh, dude, everything.
I was part of the Spyro 101. I kept on putting in for transfers to go to a different school, but my mom said that wasn't a thing, and for me to go to my room and wait for your father to get home.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah,
and then he was like the representative of the school board.
So, your
boss's boss.
Parent teacher meetings.
Yeah. If your boss's boss could beat you with a belt, then yes. I had to learn my letters and words somehow, but now I can speak real good. And I can speak, and I still can't wear a belt. Without getting an erection? Too far for homeschool. Sorry. All right. If you were homeschooled, write us a review and let us know if you appreciate.
That's how I learned my numbers, though. When I got spanked, they counted.
Right.
I'd get 8 lashes. 1, 2, 3.
Dang.
Your school also one.
Your homeschool.
That's not okay, guys. I'd like you all to know that these are jokes.
These are mostly
my
jokes.
parents actually did not beat me that much.
They hit you more than 8 times.
Yeah. Well, they did the. We'll explain why this is happening.
Right, and I have to say that I didn't actually get to try to go to a friend's house for homeschool to play PlayStation because I was homeschooled.
I did put in for transfers.
I didn't have any friends.
No, because my Crash Bandicoot was a stick in the backyard.
Well, Jesus is your greatest friend you could ever have. What else could you want? I was like, I don't know, when somebody besides Jesus, that I could play PlayStation with somebody else, or like, we can't afford a second controller. So it was always single player games.
Anyhow, what were we going to talk about? We went all over.
Oh yeah, sorry. We
want to be more interactive with social with people.
We had semi really good success with the reviews, and now this week we did the Q&A. And
yeah, we have not had any more reviews since then. But go out there right now and write us a review, rate us, let us bump us up in the iTunes and everything, so that way we can read more for you. And
so a few days ago I asked on Instagram people to ask any question, any topic, and we can give advice or answer a question. And we thought about this idea. We didn't know if it was going to work, and I think we're building on something really good. Because it's similar to what other podcasts do as a regular. We're doing the copycat thing. We're seeing what other people are doing, and then we're going to do that for ourselves to our own benefit and wealth and to our fame and fortune. Well, I don't think you can come down on me that hard. I mean, especially like in my condition. What condition are you talking about? Oh, I'm still a recovering appendix. Stage 4. Appendix addict. I had.
Oh wait, you're now an appendix addict.
I used my appendix for 27 years. And
you're stuck on it.
And I can't believe we're talking about this again. I'm sorry. Let's just talk about.
Yeah, we're moving on, guys.
If you want to hear about my appendix, we'll write a whole.
We've already seen your reviews, and we got a little too medical on the last show.
Doctor
went on to some French science and
good show. Oh, missed that.
So good.
Okay. Anyway, so this is the Q&A segment for listeners. So. Got a few responses. We're gonna read some of them.
So you went on social media and you asked them a question.
Yeah, on our Instagram page, they messaged.
Wait, did you ask a question or you said
no? Any question, any topic you can ask us, and we'll answer it for you guys.
So do not take anything that we say in this next segment as legal or financial or relationship or spiritual or construction or physical advice, emotional advice.
But we've got answers. We have them.
These are deserving.
All right, so
please don't take our advice. But let's get into giving advice.
All right, so here's the first question. Oh, by the way, for now they're gonna stay anonymous, just because we didn't say.
We haven't sent out our consent forms yet.
Yeah, so you can't sue us about our advice if we don't say who it is.
We don't even know.
Legal loophole there.
We could be making this up.
Okay. Luckily we didn't.
We got people actually.
Dear Noisy Business, how come you guys are just so cool? Because the next question. No, okay.
Moving on.
First question. They say, "Hello. My husband is losing his hair, and I don't know how to tell him I've noticed.
Right.
He was always so concerned with his hair, and I know going bald must be crushing to him. How do I tell him I know?"
How do you tell him that you know he's going bald?
Like how they, I think it's the husband, so the partner or wife, they know that their husband is going bald, but they haven't acknowledged it as like a couple yet, you know? Like he hasn't come out as balding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So here's what you do. You call all of his friends up.
And you say,
"Come over right before he comes from work.
Okay.
We're going to..."
Intervention style?
Intervention style. Well, I was going to go with more of a surprise party.
Oh.
But instead have a banner that says, "We know."
Congratulations.
But and you just start saying, "We know, we know, we know." And then whatever he confesses is just extra.
Oh.
And then you say, "Oh, we know you were bald."
And also we know you're balding, so it doesn't seem as bad.
Yeah, so it's like,
and then what if
you get to learn some nice dirt on your husband while also telling him, because now he's all like, "Ooh, I just confessed that I've been on Tinder for the last 6 months."
Oof.
And
as a married man,
and then you're
balding
as a wife, you get to throw in the "and you're bald."
Oof. Just leave him, because it's like he was unfaithful to me. Hey, you made vows. Oh, and he's balding. It's like, oh, that guy can go to hell.
Probably will. If you look it up in the Bible, "Thou shalt be bald." Be in hell.
Not because of the cheating on your spouse and breaking your sacred vows. It's because of you're losing your hair because of genetics.
I wouldn't say one causes the other, but every person.
This is Calvinist. I think this is a part of Calvinism.
That being bald and
the chosen ones.
Oh, yes.
Predestined.
Yeah, weird how they're chosen right at the back of the scalp.
You sneaky little monks! I knew it. So anyway,
we figured it out.
That's actually.
Do you think that's a good idea?
No. I think that's actually really heavy because luckily for me, I don't think I'm gonna go bald. I'm lucky, but
really, you are 16 years old. Your hair hasn't even begun to grow.
But I am going prematurely gray, just like
like
my brother.
You're gonna be a silver fox.
There's shampoo
now,
that you can buy that will.
I don't think I'm going to go bald either.
I don't think so either.
I have a pretty good head of hair at the moment. Yeah. So let's just.
Yeah, your fam jam's
just
pretty
be
good.
Thankful we're in our
when it comes to the hair department, yeah, you guys,
we're doing okay.
My brothers, your brothers, we're pretty set on the.
We nailed it.
We got it.
We
lucked out.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
The Lord
has
smiled upon our heads.
But yes, he sure has, because we earned it.
By existing?
By existing? No, God just created Sorry, let's not.
Listen. Yeah.
Let's go next question.
My mom already hates me for talking about homeschool.
Already? She texted you?
Oh,
we're broadcasting live to Brayton's mom.
Yeah. Speakerphone. Hey, Mom.
She's on figure out. I can't.
She's on mute.
I can't believe I raised this. That's not how your mom's.
Homeschooled you.
Next question. What's
no,
up?
you're first off, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You figured out your husband.
But no. Oh, I would. You can't ignore him. You just have to tell him. But if it's your husband, it's your best friend, and you care about that person and know that they care about you, it might be hurtful at the beginning, but just
so you're saying
because it depends on how bad it is.
All right,
too.
you're saying you need to have more of a subtle approach to it. This is what
subtle.
you do.
You can be straightforward. You can just be kind,
this,
kind-hearted.
Okay, kind-hearted. I got it for you,
babe. I love you. You're bald. I love you.
No.
I love you sandwich.
You go up to your husband. You look him in the eye. You grab him by the sides, like almost by the ears, and then you do one of these. You tilt the head forward a little bit, and give a little, right on the balls, right on the top of his head, right where there might be a little tuft of the end, and just give a little
caress. Okay,
just a little.
Nice. Okay,
and then say, "I'm leaving you."
I thought you were gonna say. Okay, this is what I do. Same exact thing. You go up, you grab him by the face, you make deep eye contact. The window of the soul.
This is all like to pull this off. It's all about eye contact.
It is. You make eye contact and you say, "Babe, I love you so much. I just wish that you had as much hair left on your head as you do on your butt."
Or your back.
Or your back.
Or your arms.
Or your arms.
Dude.
I'm leaving you.
Listen,
so there we go.
We know a lot of bald people and we love you. We love you.
And we love you. All right, next question. What's up, bros? Do you guys listen to the Joe Rogan podcast? If so, who is your favorite guest or who would you like to see as a guest?
Ooh,
I hasn't been there. That's a good question. That's actually a question that I've been asked before.
I'm a huge JRE fan.
I think a lot of people are now. It's hard not to be because he's the best.
He's the white dude's Oprah. Is pretty much what he is.
Just not nearly as rich.
Just not.
Man, just the world's coming down so hard on the straight. Man, still. You can never get ahead.
One of these days we'll turn it around.
Oh man, what if Joe Rogan typed that first question about? Or Joe Rogan's wife.
His wife.
Joe Rogan's bald.
Hey, Mrs. Rogan.
He pulls it off.
We said we were going to keep this anonymous.
Mrs. Joe Rogan.
Mrs. Joe Rogan.
Mrs. Joe Rogan podcast.
Listen, kiss his head, pat him, and say you're out of here. Listen,
you're
rebound.
Really leaving me because I'm bald? No, because you were short and had hair. No, you are short and have no hair and I can do much better than that. Okay, I listened to it. My favorite guest is
there's so many.
Okay, I like Brendan Schwab, but
Brendan Schwab.
But I think my favorite actually was Tom DeLonge because of how he started off as down to earth, but then it was interesting.
Oh, that was an unraveling.
Yeah. Ooh, Elon Musk was really good too.
I found that so boring.
Really? Okay.
I found it so boring. Let me think about all my words. And then scare you with technology.
And then freak you out about AI.
Yeah. Oh, is that a blunt?
Is that a blunt? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll smoke it.
Well, peer pressure. I'm still a nerd. So, sure.
He caved right away.
I'm trying to fit in because I am not a robot.
Human smoke. I will also
Elon Musk. Okay, human. Let me try some of these human joints cigarettes.
Oh, what if we do find out that was a clone of Elon Musk from the future, but he just wasn't. But because Elon Musk is such an innovator, he was just a prototype. So its AI wasn't able to process that quickly. So when it spoke, it just was very slow, very calculated.
Yes. That'd be dope. Okay, I was going to say, actually, it's funny because I mentioned Tom DeLonge.
David Goggins, for me, is one of my favorite. Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
He will get you pumped and ashamed.
He talked about how it's frustrating for him when people say action movies are so awesome, but he's like, that's not how it happens in real life. Every mission has mistakes, and just kind of like the mental, physical aspect in addition to just like bigger picture stuff. That one was really cool.
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge was a guest. Travis Barker was a guest. The only person from Blink-182 that's an original member that hasn't been a guest is Mark Hoppus. So I feel like he's just
that's who you want to be on there.
He's just excluded.
And again, who?
Mark Hoppus.
Oh, that's right. No one cares.
A lot of people care. He's the third most popular Blink-182 member.
Yeah, Blink minus 182 are the amount of people that want to see him on there.
Oh, so I don't know what the actual number is, but that's a hurtful statistic. Anyway, I would love to. He's got to complete the trifecta.
The trifecta? Do you think he's emailing him constantly? Just, please get me on.
Mark? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, listen, you got to do it. I'll do anything. I'll believe in anything. I got it.
I can talk about aliens. I can talk about plane crashes as well.
I'll join Scientology, please.
No, Mark Hoppus, yeah. Okay, next question.
But, I didn't say who I wanted to be on there.
Yes, you did. Oh, no, not who hasn't been a guest yet. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to scoot along here.
Me. I'd like to be on there.
Oh, I would like to. What would you want to talk about? What your addiction? Or
homeschool.
Your homeschool addiction?
Yeah. Addicted to homeschool.
You could talk about your good friend Sean and make a GoFundMe.
Ooh.
For his condition.
For his condition. No, I think I'd honestly want to see Donald Trump.
Oh, ew.
Out of office, Donald Trump?
No. I think that would be one of the last nails in his coffin, especially.
Wait, no, I'm saying after his presidency, he goes on there, spills the beans on everything, spills it.
I don't think I've told people this. So, obviously, you don't have to be a Trump supporter, but everybody can agree that Donald Trump and our previous president Barack Obama are on separate aisles.
Okay, we are moving on. Separate aisles. What?
They're on separate. There's a party line in the middle, and on separate parties. They're at their own parties.
Yes.
Even when they're both going to be retired, they're going to have different opinions on the world. You know. But I've told people I would rather, if I had to have dinner with only one of them, I would rather have dinner with Barack Obama because I think he would be. Because I'm not going to try to pick his brain about politics. I think he would just be better to be around because I think Donald Trump is. Not in. It's very. What's a nicer?
Okay, first off, you're wrong already because you picked Donald Trump.
I think
so you can take
Barack
a dump
Obama
in
has a
his
pretty good
golden
sense
toilet.
of humor, though. Oh,
yeah.
Find out if I do go balding, what to do.
Listen, you go over to Obama's house. You have a lovely dinner. You don't even talk about politics because he's that cool. You have a great time. You have drinks. You switch phone numbers, and now you're best friends. Or you get some Taco Bell with Donald Trump, and you take a dump in his golden toilet.
Oh, all right.
Go with the golden toilet, bro.
The golden toilet.
That's a story.
But what if it was just like a Outback Steakhouse?
Oh, but I smear the seat.
Okay, really quick side question.
A sidebar?
Yeah. If you had to have dinner at Outback Steakhouse with Barack Obama, what food would you order?
A bloomin' onion.
Well, obviously.
Oh.
But I mean, for your what cut of meat?
Oh, what kind of meat? A rare. Oh yeah, good thing we're not on a podcast right now.
Well, I'm actually doing a live posting right now.
Wait, who was that?
There was somebody that our Noisy Business follows.
Oh boy, there's some
people.
spicy Instagram photos on our account. Jeez Louise,
I can unfollow them.
Okay. What? Okay, so what's the next question?
Last question is, hi Brayton, Garrett, and Sean. Too soon.
R.I.P.
In his condition. Hi, Brayton, Garrett, and Sean. I need your help with my dating game.
Oh snap!
I've been going on a lot of Tinder dates lately, and I've met several girls I really liked, but nothing ever goes past the first date. I'm convinced I'm doing something wrong at this point, even though dinner always goes great and they say that they have a good time. Please help. I just want to find the right girl and stop striking out. Thanks. Oh, that's a tough one. Good question.
Yeah.
That was actually
sounds honest.
Not as hard.
As two married men, the main strategy that you'd want to use is is
Money.
always take
Money.
the separate. always take the girl
Money.
on a nice date of bratwurst and sauerkraut. I feel like you're already doing this.
Yeah, we're like, whenever you say dinner and they say they have a good time, is that like over a text, or are you actually thinking that you guys are having a good time? Because if the date goes well, and you guys are both laughing, you guys have chemistry, there's no like awkward silences, nothing like weird, no red flags or something.
Well, now is Tinder anything like Grindr? Because
because
I hear there's positive reviews with that, so you might want to try that. I don't hear the same problem of not getting into a relationship. I just
it depends on what their end goal is. So you say
visits.
striking out, and I don't know if they're on Tinder for the purpose of
relationship
for physical relations, or you, because he says he's trying to find the right girl, so I think his heart's in the right place.
But
you know what I mean?
His account's on the wrong app.
Maybe it's your profile picture. No, because he's getting dates. He said he's met several girls that he's
but everyone knows Tinder is where you bump uglies.
Yeah. Okay. So
get on OkCupid. Get on to
Mingle?
Get on Farmers Only. Listen,
yeah.
get on Farmers
The
Only.
girls on Christian
Learn to
Mingle.
till the earth. Women love that.
Women love a man that knows how to plow.
Yeah, that is on their website.
Also farming stuff too.
Listen, farmersonly.com. If that is not on your website, you are missing out on some prime
reverse sponsorship.
marketing.
Our reverse sponsor of the day.
Farmersonly.com. Women love men who can plow.
Yeah. Women love a man that knows how to sow his seed in a nice grassy field. Women don't like farmers.
Women love men that have things that are as high as an elephant's eye, meaning corn crops.
I don't know what that means, because farmers and elephants have nothing to do in...
Oh, you obviously haven't watched the musical Oklahoma, where that is the first thing that they sing.
Oklahoma,
you idiot.
Elephants are
Did
tall.
you not attend musical theater at home?
I did not.
You... Oh, that was
sorry.
part of my.
Anyway,
that was part of my
we
music.
need to give some advice to our friend before.
Okay.
We always do this. We
log
get too
off,
excited.
eat a wet blanket, and go to sleep.
This is my advice to you. You can't give up. If you're feeling like you are having a good time, that's good. I think that's just gonna make you a better like applicant for a date. You're honing your skills as that, and if you're trying to find the right girl, she's gonna be out there. You just can't give up. Maybe Tinder's not the best way to find the right girl, so I don't know if like.
Well, how many times are you swiping? Like, what's the rate? Are you just doing the?
It's too vague. Maybe we can follow up with another question.
Here's what we do. We're gonna set up a catfish account in Tinder. We're gonna see if we can match up with this guy.
Can we just set up an account
and
to eat catfish instead?
Catfishonly.com.
Yes.
Where we are looking for only catfish.
Do you like seafood that tastes like mud that's not from the sea?
It is my favorite.
As long as it's
that would be a fun app if you could have catfish only where everyone isn't who they say they are. Guys, I'm on a date with Angelina Jolie again.
She looks like an Asian man, but she is stunning. He's stunning.
Oh, it is gonna be such a surprise.
She looks a little different in person. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, you go to the same coffee shop and awkwardly try and find the person that has been faking it this entire time.
Actually, maybe that's what his problem is. He's been meeting these girls, but
guys, don't
faking
even try and make this app. I'm mailing it to myself already.
Yeah,
it's on its way.
Patent pending.
Pat and pending.
Yeah.
Go, bro.
Registered, tiny little R with the circle on it. Ever heard of it?
Never heard.
So that was anyway. Our reverse sponsor of the day is taken care of. So we got
catfishonly.com.
Boom. All right. So moving on to our next segment. It's been a bit. But Brayton still got his grievances,
Guys,
He's got some issues, and we know what it is.
Speaking of witches, it's time for Brayton's bone to pick. I went a lot better.
We rehearsed
than the last
that
time.
so many times.
Oh,
can we do that one more time? Ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Brayton's bone to pick.
Okay, that was a lot better.
Yeah, clearly.
Wow, I'm so glad I paid for those vocal lessons.
Guys, we've been burning through cash.
All right.
So, okay, speaking of the Joe Rogan podcast, I have a huge bone to pick with UFOs and aliens.
In general? Where are you going?
In general. Okay. Like, if you exist, reveal yourself, Spectre! Because there are so many instances where, people are seeing stuff in the sky. There are, and this is what on Joe Rogan's podcast.
They're just playing coy?
Yeah. Well, it's like, they're unidentified flying objects. Like, that was the main problem that we had, is that, like, they wouldn't say their name.
Okay.
Like, oh, no. Like, we'd be okay with flying saucers if they had, like, belongs to James on it. Mm-hmm. But, there's so much speculation that goes around it, and this guy named Bob Lazar was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he worked for it wasn't Area 51, but it was like an adjacent place
in New Mexico,
Nevada.
Okay,
and he came out and basically confirmed that he was working on alien technology.
Oh.
Ever since, it was like the 1980s too. Ever since that day, he's been ostracized. He's been, crackpot, all these things. You go, you listen to him on the Joe Rogan podcast, and this dude is just a straight up nerd. You're like, oh, this dude probably never cheated on a test.
Like you think he's telling the truth?
Yeah. Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up. That's
like,
why.
He's
that's why.
Like
it's what made me frustrated with aliens, because give this guy a break. Like, he's gone through so much pain and turmoil. They erased his college degrees. Like,
what? Wow.
Yeah. There are. They've gone after his family for 30 years. And here's the thing: is he hates talking about it. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to be famous for it. He doesn't want to be part of anything. But he's like, dude, this is just what happened. And he talks about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, and it'll make you go, dude. And so there's also a documentary on Netflix, which I also watched, where he goes more in depth. Well, not really more in depth. It's actually a really boring documentary.
Okay. I was like, so I wouldn't recommend it.
I would recommend watching the podcast, but it makes you go like, oh, if alien technology exists, come on, just reveal yourself.
Okay, so your bone to pick is with the aliens themselves, if they exist.
Yeah, if you exist, just get over here, bail this guy out.
Yeah, stop leading us on already.
Jeez,
right?
right?
I agree.
This guy's gone 30 years of people ridiculing and questioning his every word, and meanwhile, the technology to time travel, if this actually did, they could just appear and be like, listen, we got you, bro. Knuckles. Oh. Hey, we're here. We exist. Please don't weaponize this. This was meant for. Please. Listen, we've been holding off on this, and we know what you've been doing. And so I'm sure there's still a lot of questions that probably, but it makes you super skeptical of the government, and it makes you go, come on, aliens, get it together, get over here, and just be like, guys, we exist. Listen, I wouldn't mind if they were like, if they appeared like, guys, here we are, you're not alone. What up? Boom, bounced. Okay. And we at least got the confirmation.
Throw the world into chaos.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of aliens and Joe Rogan podcast, another person you probably have a bone to pick with is Tom DeLonge, right? Because he went on the Joe Rogan podcast and he said that he's been working with a lot of like ex-government agency people. He's got his own
the worst
team.
The worst part about all these people, and this was when he was on the pod, and Tom DeLonge was on the podcast. They drop little hints and stuff. Like he would drop little hints. Oh, I spoke to this guy. Oh, who'd you talk to?
I can't say.
Boy, it's really easy to be the third person in this situation.
It sure is.
Where this Bob Lazar guy, he's like, they don't want me to tell you because it will ruin their lives and they will go after. Like, the government's a scary thing, apparently, when it comes to UFOs.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of mystery to it. It's really there's but like you said, secrets to it.
Like you said, it will change the world.
Oh yeah.
To know that.
I think there's definitely secrets. There's definitely technology that there's secrets about. But as far as extraterrestrials, I don't know if the 1 and 2 are the same thing. But it's very interesting that we're talking about extraterrestrials, and I already brought up Tom DeLonge because I can't believe for the second week in a row we have a surprise.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sly?
It's not Sly.
Oh, I was about to Rambo, bro.
We're talking about Tom DeLonge, so it's actually Mr. DeLonge.
Tom DeLonge! Oh my gosh!
Hey, Glenn. Hey.
Tom, what's up, bro?
How's it going, man?
Dude!
Mr. DeLonge, how's it going, dude? Nice to meet you. Wow, nice
Dude.
little fist bump there.
Yeah, that's a real San Diegan
How's
thing.
it going?
I see you're holding a California burrito, your signature California burrito.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was coming down from Cardiff.
Yeah.
And they're all out of fish tacos, dude.
Oh,
so I just had to get some grub. So,
Hey, yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, we've got the best seafood.
Oh,
The
we do.
best seafood.
Yeah.
We
I
do.
know. What's your favorite? Seafood taco?
like fish tacos.
Oh, fish
Now,
tacos are the
dude,
best. Yeah.
A fish taco, dude.
Oh.
Where are you? Fish taco.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude,
Tom.
absolutely. I do the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
whenever I need a fish taco, I go for that. I go for it.
You gotta sing it. Was that how you wrote the lyrics to that? You were needing some fish tacos, and then you were like, dude, where are some fish tacos?
I can't tell you. I can't say that.
Oh,
I can't tell you.
You can't say
Oh, he's doing
it again.
his thing.
all right, Tom.
This is
Well,
a-
you know what?
you know that you can talk on this podcast about.
This is what frustrated me about you when you were on the JRE. You
all
wouldn't
right.
let anything.
I'm
You wouldn't let anything
no,
go.
I'm just go to Fish 101 in Cardiff.
Okay,
right
Fish
up,
101, all right.
yeah, right off the 101.
Okay. Where is that?
I can't tell you that.
God.
No, he got us again. He got us again.
So I'm just gonna. I guess I'll Google it.
So Mr. DeLonge, you we've been talking about aliens.
Yeah, dude.
And we know that you have your own
You
TV
are
show on
huge into this.
You kind of like dropped music for a bit to focus on like To the Stars Academy, and your new show Unidentified that you're on is on History Channel's coming out with new episodes, is getting a lot of hits, and we just kind of want to know if you're kind of focusing on that with the future of your career.
Are you trying to integrate music and your love of aliens together now?
I would say yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you would say yeah.
I would.
Oh, good. I'm glad you would say
something.
yeah.
It's something that I was a little ashamed about.
Really?
For a bit, but
of your music?
Brayton, that was rude.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, to be totally honest,
Oh, please be honest.
I do want to get back into Blink-182 right now. Actually, I'm unidentified. We're done with production.
They haven't
right
been
now.
touring without.
We're done
you.
with production.
It's been weird.
I'm wanting to get back into the band.
Oh wow,
Dude, that would be so amazing.
that would be
if
mind
you
blowing.
could be back in the band.
If there was anything more surprising,
He's the missing piece.
If there was anything more surprising than you getting back into Blink-182, it'd be the existence of UFOs.
Well,
not to disparage.
Well, I mean, the cool thing is, as a way of, as a peace offering to try to get back into Blink-182, I'm kind of gonna hold a little audition session.
An audition session.
Yeah.
Really? Wait, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play some music?
I
for
brought
us?
a guitar.
Whoa!
with
What
me,
a huge
actually.
thing. This is great.
Yeah.
Boy, so you're hoping.
Dude, I can't believe
you're
we have Tom
hoping-
DeLonge in studio. He's gonna play.
This is crazy, guys.
But here's the thing. Instead of I changed some of the lyrics to kind of focus on what my current
passion
is about.
Okay.
Because I mean, if there's extraterrestrials, and UFOs, we gotta talk about it. Okay. So, but I don't want to change any of the music because the music has always been honest.
Well, you can't change Blink-182.
You're right. You can't. I mean, I can leave but I can come back and then leave again and come back and leave. And
I mean,
okay.
This whole time that you've been gone from Blink-182, I've been like, where are you? Where are you know? I'm
I see what you did there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Sorry,
singing
and
the
I-
royalty, Tom DeLonge. Hey, how many songs are you gonna play for us?
I got a couple ideas I'm going to show you guys, and I hope that's cool.
Okay, and we'll make sure. Listen, we'll make sure that Travis and what's his face also.
Mark.
Oh, Mark.
He's one of my best friends. Mark.
Okay, wait. So are you good? So I was saying, you want to audition for them, but you came to us to.
Well, you guys just are. I like your podcast.
It's true.
You guys reached out to me.
We literally have dozens of people listening in, and we think that your bandmates of the past and potential future could be listening in, which is great for you and potentially us. Did what I say make sense?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, well,
But anyway, I'd
you
love,
are a
I'd love to
frustrating
just
individual.
I'd
Get into.
I'd love to just take it away.
All right, just
All
take
right,
it.
Tom Delonge in studio on
Get
the
it.
Noisy Business Podcast. Take it away. All right, you guys might know this one as it's you might notice the chords are the same, but the lyrics are going to be a little bit different. So
I think they'll get it when you play.
I think you will. All right, I'm just going to take it away. I took her out. It was a Friday night. I walked her in to get the feeling right. We started making out, and she took off my pants, and that's when I noticed one thing. This girl is not a human, she's an alien. And now I think I have an alien son. We procreated, it was consensual. I think I've got an alien son. My friends ask what his age is, but what's my alien son's age again? Well, what's his age again?
Oh my goodness! Whoa! Did you think about when did you come
Thank
up
you,
with that?
Thank you. On the way over here.
Oh, whoa! You were inspired.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy song.
That
And,
is.
I mean,
Yeah. That was amazing. She ended up being an alien. I like that. It was that was so submersive and overt.
yeah,
but
I mean,
all at the same time.
it's all about pointing the focus and raising awareness about these issues.
Yeah, it's kind of putting the mirror to society and letting them know that, hey, I'm having sex with aliens.
Thank you. That's a beautiful way to say that. Thank you. All right, I got another one ready.
Oh,
for
you do?
guys.
Really? Okay,
All right,
yeah, we're
he's got
closing.
another
We're
one.
closing in on some time. But
All right.
Yeah,
All right, let's get this going. All right,
Yeah,
ready?
quick.
All
Yeah.
right. I like it already.
Oh my. Yeah.
All the small things truth care, truth brings.
I know this one.
I'll take one lift. The government is hiding secrets. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting. Come and the FBI is also hiding secrets. Say I show, all not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. I asked the other guys if they would let me back in the band, and they said if I'm still doing the alien thing. The answer is na 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 na.
Whoa, dude, that was
Thank you.
crazy. I really like the. I really like the stuff about the government and the FBI showing up to your shows.
I think it's like a rough draft, but
Yes,
it's
you got
some
oddly
potential.
you got oddly specific there at the end about wanting to get back into the band.
Yeah.
But
My
I
intentions
feel like
are true.
I'm not hiding my intentions.
Now, did you also write that on your way over here?
I can't tell you that.
God dang it! All right, well, okay. I think we got time for one more. You got one more for us to close us out on this extraordinary
love to close you
podcast
guys out
about
with
UFOs.
Yeah,
and
and this is the one
homeschooling.
that I showed you before the podcast started. So remember, you'll kind of be doing the background vocal part on it. Sean, you could help him out. Sean knows music. He can help out.
According to this podcast, I didn't have any idea you were coming, so I'm just gonna feel it out and see if I can jump in,
All right, ready?
like I did in the last one.
I'm just gonna jump right into the chorus because we're short on time. Okay.
All right.
Ready? Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. They probed you. They probed you. See, Sean's got it.
yeah, he got it. All right.
All right, let's take that from the
I'll-
top.
All right. All right.
Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
They probed you. They probed
Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
They probed you. They probed you. Oh my goodness!
All right, Tom
Boy.
Delonge in studio,
Guys,
you guys. Thank you so
guys,
much.
Tom, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, guys.
Where you headed
guys.
to after this? This was a quick podcast. Thank you for coming in again. But where you gonna be?
I'd love to tell you that I was just gonna go get a fish taco, but that wouldn't be completely honest. And
Oh, really? What would the honest answer be?
I can't tell you that.
God!
All right. Well, we knew what we were signing up for.
Yeah.
We knew what
Well,
we were
again,
signing up
you've been
for.
really vague and weird, and it's been really great.
Thank you.
having you on.
Thank you so
having
much.
you on, and
All right, hey.
I hope you come back.
Hey,
bring-
go Padres, right?
Yeah,
Go
dude.
Padres.
Yeah,
All right.
go Padres.
All
It was, guys. Thank you for coming back.
And make sure
for
you
another
check out
episode.
tothestarsacademy.com. We're doing a lot of things, and I'm writing books.
Also,
And also Angels and Airwaves is coming to a town near you. So
also,
check it
would you
out.
be interested in funding our new website, catfishonly.com?
I have no money.
I
He's
actually,
honest. He's an honest guy.
I was kind of being insulting because I know that. My bad.
All right. Well, I think we're done here.
No, Tom, no.
All right.
Well, guys, that's another episode on the books, and thanks for listening. Tom Delonge was here. It was great, and we'll catch you on the flip side. We did it again, guys.
We did it.
Woo!
See you later.